What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the WARFRAME video. Today we're rolling a Riven for the Hate, which is going to be one of the last Incarnon weapons coming out on the Week 6 rotation. All three of the Stalker's weapons have Incarnons, the Hate, Despair, and the Dread, and we will be rolling a Riven for the melee weapon this time. This thing actually already is pretty good, and I do already have a Riven, so we'll see. I might end up doing some kind of, giveaway for this in the future, if that's even allowed around here. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you stop by the live stream channel. If this video is going up the day I'm thinking it's going up, I will be live right now farming Steel Essence or Vitus Essence or something for the double resource weekend. So come stop by. You can roll Riven just like I'm about to roll here. This will be the last of my kuva before we start getting in there. So going down to 0, and it's going to be for the Hate weapon for the Stalker. Now I do have the leaked Incarnons here, so if you don't want to be spoiled at all, be aware, I'm about to read off the leaked Incarnons. Here's the Riven I already have, double crit in range, honestly pretty fine, and the performance of this weapon is already decently nice in the steel paths. Just giving it a quick showcase here. It's going to be a crit-focused Scythe, and Scythes have heavy attack slash procs, so this is going to be a really good, high-level enemy slayer. This is the steel path right here. And if we start looking over the leaked Incarnon stuff that you can go for, there's actually some really crazy stuff. So, and one of them is actually so long, there's no way it would ever fit on the screen. So I'm going to read off these for you right now, okay? So let's start with the Tier 1A, and then we'll also get into like Riven rolling and stuff like that too. For Tier 1A, you will be getting increased combo gain in Sword Alone mode. So I'm pretty sure, I hope that means when you are like actually wielding the melee itself, because for the Magistar, it didn't actually work. When you had just your melee out. You had to have no guns equipped too. So increased combo gain while you're in Sword Alone mode. Stealth attack. So this one actually has a lot going on. Stealth attacks cause a radially blinding enemies if invisible. So yes, it doesn't just give you increased combo gain. Stealth attacks will also do an AoE blind. Now, is this thing going to actually get this? Like realistically, this is some leak stuff right here. Do you really think they're going to give this as an option? Just for an Incarnon evolution, not the actual, real upgrade. Especially when we read the other one on Tier 1 as well, you'd be like, what is going on here? So this is the one that's super long. So prepare. Heavy slam attacks leave a field that pulses bleed procs. Duration of field is based off of combo count. Oh, we're not done though. Slam radius increased for every X armor. So, did you get all that? Heavy slam attacks are going to cause a field of AoE bleed procs. And the more combo you have when you do that heavy slam, the longer duration it will last. And also the AoE of the slam is increased by how much armor you have. I don't know if that part will stay in, because that sounds a little bit specific. But yeah, there's going to be, not only is it going to create a bleeding AoE pulse thing, it will scale off of combo count, so you're going to want to get to 12x if you can go for it. And also, you're going to be potentially building for armor if that part's even real. For the rest of these Incarnon choices, these ones seem legit here. Increased range is one of the options, probably like 1.2 meters is my guess. Heavy attack wind-up speed is going to be the other options. And also combo count timer. I guess that means combo count timer paused while holstered. That makes it pretty much unusable for stat sticks, what could be nice for like holding around, running around with a 12x. Okay, so we're not done with the long ones yet. I believe I put out a video on rolling the Despair Ribbons, but this is going to be similar to Despair and the Dread. These all have this special Incarnon bonus on Tier 3. With Dread and Despair equipped, gain initial combo and heavy attack efficiency. That's going to be for this Scythe. I think the Hate is going to, or the Dread's going to get like Fire Rate or something, or Punch Through. I don't remember what the Despair gets, but yeah, they have a set bonus if you equip them all. And the other options are Balance, Crit Chance, and Status Chance. And then the last one's a heavy attack kills grant X health regen for Y seconds. So that's a lot. I know that was like a lot right there to go over. We haven't even started rolling the Riven. Let's just start right now. We want to go for crit stats probably. Yeah, this thing is going to be potentially, a good one right off the bat. Nice. Plus viral, crit chance, and minus corpus. A smart person would stop right there. Because I already have a crit Riven, but let's keep going anyway. So a lot to go over as far as what these upgrades can be. We're going to want to just jam our crit stats even higher. Throwing on some elementals could be okay, because we do have 4 slash procs, and this is a mostly slash-weighted Scythe. But yeah, the real things I'm looking at here, maybe initial combo could be good, because the build I was showing in that quick gameplay footage, that was with the Corrupt Charge mod, which gives us 30 initial combo. We could jam another initial combo mod on here with maybe a Riven and get it to another tier. So you could do that repeated AoE bleed aura proc thing that was the tier 1 evolution. You could do that over and over again. Heavy attack efficiency as well. This could be a stat to look out for on these hate Rivens. If you looked at my Magistar Riven rolling video, I got a 86% efficiency Riven on the Magistar for heavy attacks. That means I can do a 12x heavy attack multiplier, go down to 10x, not lose that much, and I can just do that back to back with the hate. Now my guess is with the hate, if that special attack is real, the bleed pulse thing, I don't think you'll be able to do it back to back over and over again, but maybe you'll be able to. Attack speed, status chance minus heavy attack efficiency. I don't even remember the base stats on this thing, but I'm just going for crit and heavy attack stats, to be honest. I don't really think any status chance build is going to really be what I'm looking to go for here, especially when we have some of the later Incarnon options giving us base crit chance and status chance. Like, you can already red crit with this thing, I believe, without a Riven. I have a crit chance Riven. I can red crit like pretty much every time, as you saw in the footage. So yeah, I'm thinking more like heavy attack utility stats, such as efficiency could be nice. Initial combo might be nice if you can't get heavy attack efficiency, one or the other. But yeah, right now we've got a plus viral, plus crit chance 1, minus corpus. Minus corpus is fine because I basically just use the Incarnon Miter to kill those guys now. So yeah, plus viral, I'll have a big viral number, I suppose, and there'll be a force slash proc afterwards. Now, melee damage is very nice when you're doing a slash proc build with this thing, like a heavy attack build, because it's a big extra chunk of damage. Okay, look at this right here, 87.4% heavy attack efficiency. That is very high amounts. It does cap on at 90%. So that is almost capped just from one mod. Now, I am kind of debating on going for this, but if I do end up doing some kind of giveaway, this seems a lot less exciting to own, honestly. So I'm going to go with this one and keep it. Let's hope. So god roll wise, I'm kind of looking for heavy attack efficiency, crit damage, crit chance. I guess could be okay, even though we're going to have really overkill on the crit chance, and then maybe overall damage or initial combo could even be an option as well. So this thing is IPS based. It has high slash. It's very similar to the Reaper Prime, but this one's going to have an Incarnon, and the Reaper Prime's not going to have an Incarnon. So what we got here, we got range, crit chance, and toxin, but we got minus Grenier. Minus Grenier is a pretty bad negative. Most people don't really like that one, but it does have crit chance and range. I think I am going to stick with the... This forces us into viral, but... Man, using a Bane of the Grenier negative on a Riven is much worse than a Bane of the Corpus, in my opinion, because I don't usually have problems killing Corpus. I don't usually have problems killing Grenier either, but, you know, if I had negative 40% damage to Grenier, maybe I would notice it a lot more. But as it stands right now, I'm just getting rid of the rest of my kuva. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the Incarnon hate is going to be one of the last chances for Incarnon melees to actually be good. I know the Ceramic Dagger was technically pretty good, but... This might sound weird to you. I don't even consider the Ceramic Dagger a melee. I consider that like an ascended weapon, pretty much, alongside like Exodia Contagion and you know, Zaws and all that stuff, and just like Stat 6 of the Glaive Prime. I consider that stuff on an upper level above normal melee weapons. When I'm looking at the Furax Incarnon, I'm looking at the Bow Incarnon, the Skana Incarnon, I'm like, these are just normal weapons. The Ceramic Dagger is like an entirely different... It's like on a whole nother level, dude. It always has that initial combo. There's some initial combo in here. 22 initial combo is pretty high. But no, I think I'm going to keep this one. I know I'm sticking with this one. I probably shouldn't. But I think the Ceramic Dagger is on a whole nother level, and this one might be able to almost reach that level. Okay, so I was making fun of status chance earlier. But this is a lot of status chance on here and a lot of melee damage. So we'd be hitting a... I mean, we're going to have Condition Overload technically, but this is a pretty much free negative. I don't think I'm going to go for it because the Force slash procs don't need status chance, so I'm just going to stick with this for now. And let's hope that we get something more exciting and that doesn't force me into viral right here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. We have initial combo count chance. I mean, maybe if the Bleed Aura can proc combo hits, that could be nice. But we have no idea of knowing that, and honestly, that leak stuff might just be wrong, you know? It could just, instead of doing, it could do that Bleed Aura could be 2 damage, like the Furax Wraith. Additional combo count chance, damage to Grenier, and combo duration. Those stats are not super good. And as far as getting crit stats on here, I don't think we've gotten many crit stats. I've probably seen 3 keepable rolls. As I say that, we have an attack speed, critical chance, and range 1, but it has no negative. Now, the nice thing about this, well, actually, the bad thing about this is if I was to keep this, this is like the exact same Riven I have, but it just has no crit damage, which feels pretty bad. But the nice thing about this is that the range of this thing is not phenomenal, and even in the footage you saw this was with a range Riven, it's not the furthest reach. Like, I mean, it only hit like 2 Grenier there at the same time, so without a negative, you're not going to see a huge, massive increase to range. So, since this has a negative, it's keepable. I'm going to stick with this one, although that one did look somewhat decent, I'd say. Reminder, this is the roll that we got on the first roll. Okay, so we got critical damage. So I finally saw some crit stats. We got 100% minus slash, unfortunately. So if I was to ever do light attacks in this thing, which light attacks might be okay, I'd be pretty much seeing no slash, so that's not going to work. And we'll go with the last couple here. And yeah, just a reminder, this was the first roll we saw. Basically, all this kuva was wasted. But it is what it is sometimes here. We got range and initial combo. If that was minus damage to infest, I would totally take that. But I'm going to just stick with this one. I'm going to be stubborn. Stick with this viral Riven. So yeah, I think that this will potentially be one of the best. Plus damage to infested again, seriously. One of the best melee Incarnons, because this thing already can red crit, already does good damage. It doesn't even need this, honestly. So critical damage and toxin. That could be good for Corpus enemies. But yeah, let's just stick with this. You know what? I'm just going to be stubborn and we just ran the rest of the Kuva. So that's going to be it for Riven rolling. Let's go take a look at what we got here. Is this the same polarity as the Riven I already have? We can maybe just jam this on here, go the simulacrum, and see how it looks. Alright, so I don't usually run elementals on the hate, but let's see how it works real quick. Since it doesn't have that much status chance, we'll probably be able to get like 1 viral proc is my guess. Or maybe no procs at all, which would be unfortunate. But if you're running Weeping Wounds on this thing, and you're doing maybe in the future you are going for a Weeping Wounds 12x build, and maybe the bleed aura thing will scale with Weeping Wounds against my better judgment, where it didn't really scale the Fear Axe one. Maybe the AOE for this will actually work. You know, gotta have a little bit of hope for these Incarnon melees, because what else do you have to hang on to? Because they've been pretty bad so far. Alright, so let's see if we can fit this on here. Same, let's take off my Riven that I know is good, and we'll put on the Riven that might not be good. I guess we'll do no Corrupt Charge for now either, just so I can fit this all on here. Okay, now we got Viral, so our crit chance does go up. Since we have a negative, my other Riven was going to give 156%, or 152% crit chance. This one gives 192. And now our base damage went up a lot. We went from 230 damage to 659, and we also did take off an initial combo. So let's see how this goes. I will have to build up a little bit of combo here, but it should be a pretty powerful heavy attack. And no Corrupt Charge feels a little bit bad, but you know, I could just form it to fit it on there, honestly. All right, so we have to build up a little bit of combo here. It's already getting like orange crits with no multiplier at all. So we're at 2x now. Definitely losing out on that range from my other Riven. There's a Vira proc. Oh, that was the Panzer Cat, though. Panzer Cat is ruining all the testing. Well, it hits pretty hard still. I mean, I think my other Riven is better, but you know, maybe if anyone's interested in this one, we'll do a giveaway once the Incarnon comes out. It will be PC only, unfortunately, but you know. All right, guys. Hope you found this video fun and helpful. I think this thing will be good. I think this Riven also has some potential too. I mean, they already got 10 viral procs, but it has some potential. If you were to like put some Weeping Wounds on there, you'd be getting 10 viral procs from the melee itself. So I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate the support and take it easy. Peace!